Why the electrons move in between metals in the conductors? Why the electrons are moving? Excitation is the process where the electron in an atom gains energy, and because the high energy, it cannot reside in a particular orbit and try to jump it into other orbits. Okay, ions. We are going to check the ions. Each time that you combine an atom with other atom, you produce compounds or molecules. You remember that? In that procedure, one atom releases electrons and the other atom absorbs electrons. You remember? The atom with more energy absorbs electrons, absorbs negative charge, and the element with low energy, with low electronegativity, release electrons. Pay attention. What is the charge of the electrons? Negative. What happens if I have in this pocket a lot of electrons? I put a lot of electrons here. What is the charge of this packet? Positive or negative? I have 2 millions of electrons. The charge of this element is negative. The element that at the end of the day is charged full of electrons is the cathode. And the element that, the terminal that at the end of the day release a lot of electrons is the positive terminal. You remember what happened in the battery of your car with the positive terminal after 1 year of operation? The positive terminal is completely eroded, because each time that the positive terminal releases one electron, is produced one hole, is eroded. That element that is eroded is the sacrificial anode. Because those oxides are perfect isolators and isolate the flow of electricity. Yes, my friends, the oxides of the metals are perfect isolators. Those oxides of those metals, those powders, are used to create ceramics. Those powders, the powder of iron, oxide of zinc, oxide of copper, with glue, create ceramics, and the ceramics are the best isolators. Incredible. The oxide of the metal is a perfect isolator. However, the pure metal is a perfect conductor. For example, in this particular scenario, the combination of zinc and aluminum. Let me explain something before we continue. We need to take care about this. There are metals that are not recommended be together in a marine environment. In other words, never put together aluminum and copper, because the most noble element attack the less noble, and at the end of the day the less noble is eroded. What is the meaning of more noble? Is the element with more electronegativity attack the element with less electronegativity. Let me check what is the electronegativity of copper. Copper is 1.9 millivolts and aluminum 1.5. Who is more noble? Copper. Copper 1.9, aluminum 1.5. Each metal have your own electronegativity. If I have two dissimilar metals together in contact one with the other one, the element with more electronegativity attack the element with less electronegativity. And at the end of the day, the less noble metal will be eroded. The name of that type of corrosion is galvanic corrosion. Galvanic corrosion is when you have two dissimilar metals in permanent contact. And a small arc of electricity is produced because you have two different levels of energy, and that small arc of electricity accelerates the corrosion from the more noble into the less noble. This is galvanic corrosion. Is the corrosion produced in the contact area when you have two dissimilar metals together in a marine environment. That's it. This is galvanic corrosion. Later we are going to study with more details the most common type of corrosion, galvanic corrosion. Two dissimilar metals together in a marine environment. This is galvanic corrosion. What happens if you have two dissimilar metals together, but additionally you pass a current in between both metals? You accelerate that corrosion. This is electrolytic corrosion. It's galvanic corrosion plus a small current in between both of them.